Tula.
I shall return.
Skura. Thinking I'm due for a good boil in the springs. Join me for a bit?
A visit to the baths? With you? Right now? Sure. I am honored to accompany you, Goddess. Practically feel it in my bones. I trust the temperature is to your liking,
You've met many goddesses even in your mortal days, haven't you?
In this, I'm very fortunate indeed. The Lady Athena often watched over me. I'd never have survived the war if not for her. Then on my travels home, there was Calypso and Circe.
Circe used to study under headmistress, always with her crystals. And Calypso, she's a nymph, correct? A lesser goddess, I suppose?
Well, nothing lesser about her with respect. These goddesses, they enthralled me, each in their own right. Almost made me forget myself, forget my family.
But you did not forget. You made your journey home. Even I know the tale.
It's a tale, Goddess. Anyway, life takes its complicated turns. Take it from me. That was a splendid and much-needed time. Truly appreciate the invitation.
Just right. Become what I seek.
Fear me.
More olives.
I grant you new decor.
Went all right. one that time. All right. Up for a little makeover? Come, little one, let's go. I have returned. The true power of the great enchantress.
Got it all charged up.
What is the will of night? Into Erebus. To the House of Hades.
The Grandpa Cronus keeps on lending us hand to deal with what he did to us, but still, I reckoned he'd be back to his old self by now, but mayhap you scrambled him enough that it'll stick. Think you could do...
Take you all. Thank you, Discura. You've been exceptionally busy as of late, though might I briefly interrupt our routine to give you this little offering? It isn't much, but down here it's some of the best we've got.
Kind of
find the time these days, though I am grateful that you thought of me like this. Now straight to business then. Got lots to do. So the button's been alright, has he? That's good. I know he's been looking out for Heck and the rest of you for a while now, but do look out for him in turn, would you?
Ashes. We got them, Homer.
Sing, O Muse.
They say this nectar shines as brightly as the sun, cousin. May it live up to such a promise, especially now that it's yours. I'm beyond fortunate to have you as a friend.
Oh, you're too kind. You didn't have to give me this. I never knew you underworld gods were so damn courteous. You know our customs better than we do. I hope you don't mind I call you Sunshine, by the way. I mean it when I say it. I know you come from underneath the earth, but there's this brilliance about you. Your mother's side, I guess.
I can make an exchange. Stronger. Skura grows in strength. This is private property. Thieving wretches. Lord Uncle, a token of my appreciation. Though I knew of your generous spirit well before we finally met, I'd not expected you'd make time for me again and again like this.
Your brother once was similarly generous to me. I often wondered who could have taught him such deference. Old Hades didn't, that I knew. Xerxes has captured the three fates. Preposterous. A useless provocation. They answer to no god or titan. All it means is that what comes to pass shall not be their decision anymore. We ought to see it as an opportunity.
Lightning from on high. Good work, Rocky. Yes.
Again, good niece. Although presumably you must have known, as likely all the unmarked.
A wave of power. The light of the sun.
You chose to face me thus. You have a raven friend with you. Birds seldom take to Erebus if they can even make their way. A spy, I thought at first, but no. Perhaps Selene sent him down to you.
This is Rocky, whom I found in a secluded glade nearby, all on his own. I know better than to trust inherently, though felt a strong connection to this one.
I likewise sense no ill intent from him. Our familiars may take on a dark side. Daring little bird. Arise, sisters. Return to Shadow now.
Thank you, Headmistress.
There you are. This bottle's golden hue. I cannot imagine a more beauteous color, truly. In this life, I did not realize Olympus did...
I always have. We work under the moon and stars. The sheen of silver reminds me of them. But gold now reminds me of Apollo, I suppose, and he is quite approachable, in case you haven't met.
Apollo, the musician. He seemed a talented young lad. You have my children's blessings even now. I'm relieved they are still offering their aid, considering the crisis I created and the harm.
It seems we're all committed to setting this right, such as we can. The Olympians are no strangers to occasional fights anyhow, although perhaps not quite as bad as this last one.
Yes, well, if we are to exist in this small world together for eternity, we have incentive to alleviate the misery which we ourselves create. I thank you all for the support.
Closer to Tartarus. The air's thick. Water spouts.
Love you, man. Rude. Oh, how thoughtful and all that. You dummy, though. Don't you realize I'm just gonna add this to the pile with the rest, so that some other would-be suitor ends up taking it?
Sure, it's a gift. You get to decide what to do with it. Perhaps one of those other would-be suitors would enjoy it if that's what you want. Don't the vicious creatures contaminating these chambers make this a rather dangerous place in which to laze about?
Oh, I've made clear to them that they don't stand a chance with me at all. In my position, it's not good to send mixed messages, both for my suitor's sakes and for my own. Knock yourself out.
Seeds.
Hello, cousin. You know, cousin, one thing you and Hephaestus have in common is you don't seem to get a lot of sun. I often try to coax him from his cave, and while I usually fail, not this time.
Love it, mate, before the witching catches on to your routine. Now make yourself useful over here. Let's start sticking these summer right where you don't get a lot of sun.
The might of Olympus. At last, a worthy opponent. Positively vicious. Electric. Always use more. you. The Trident Sigil. To be unseen is to be unscathed. Oh, blast. Not as unseen as I would like. Crunchy.
We're on. Come to heckle us some more, lady. Well, it won't work. No matter what you do, this crowd thinks it's all part of the act. They're not just here for the music, but the full experience.
And watching you and your band get trounced repeatedly is the experience you're seeking to provide. You artists truly do make sacrifices for your craft.
That's right. I've given everything to reach this point in my career, to reach this very moment of this very stage, and I'm prepared to give even more. What about you?
Keep practicing. I get it. To firmer ground. Grow golden once again. It's done.
Been far too long since I took all your gold, Princess. Let's see how quick you are.
Just watch.
take it then. Who needs to sip ambrosia on the crossroads when we could be out here doing this together, right?
Vanquishing our foes with impunity is your idea of a good time. Although that's not to say I don't take satisfaction in a job well done either. Wait, what did you mean by together?
Oh, shut up. We used to spar. This is the closest thing. Don't know anybody else who can keep up, let alone get ahead.
A healthy competitive rivalry is all we have between us, then?
I said shut up. What else do you want it to be?
I'll get back to you. Night. Good. Remember that. Olympus, I accept this message. Flourish. Mourners. This corruption. Such secrets in this stuff. Foolish. Illuminate my path. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
Nothing escapes the notice of the Silver Sisters. I in the heavens, the goddess of the hunt on the surface, you beneath the earth, and the witch of the crossroads between realms. Now we no longer merely observe, but act. Twilight Curse.
Together we shine. again at peace. Olympus, I accept this message. That's something.
Let's get to work.
My silver's come alive. Covered in magma now. The bow of rivals caused all this. Which infernal pit did you come from? What's the use? No. He's cooling off. Must be toughened out by now.
Even the hottest flames can be extinguished, though the three-headed guardian of hell could always summon more.
Feel better, Cerberus.
The fear-invoking greater demons that took hold of Cerberus have scattered into dark recesses, terrified perhaps by the sheer might of our...
I don't even really mind the heat. There. It's done. Unseen. Chambers of Tartarus, align.
So even these are remnant forces from Titan, then?
Somehow, the Princess of the Underworld has worked her magic on the Hound of Hell.
You like that, don't you?
We tolerate.
How have you two been doing in all this? It must be quite a stressful time, having to get the house and underworld back in order.
Oh, it is somewhat less stressful than being imprisoned, fearing the worst for my family and dog, and watching the underworld become unrecognizable.
It's very different in my case. In this life, one moment I was a new mother, and now I'm not. For what it's worth, you were always an adorable baby, Malinui.
You could always try and have another child, I suppose. We have nowhere near the numbers on Olympus, besides.
Let us not tempt the fates with such talk, wherever they may be. You and your brother are more than sufficient. Very well.
See you again. This is my father's realm. I'll crush you. In the name of Hades. The house is just ahead.
another time.
Wow.
My granddaughter. Hades used some of his failing strength to spur you on. Even whilst bound in chains no god can break, your father yet proves to be a pest.
You've tortured and humiliated him. All this talk of how you plan to bring about a bygone age, yet petty vengeance seems to be your chief concern.
The thing is, my girl, I can have both. You should have seen the cruel, inventive way. Once more. For what? Some grains of sand. Daytime flow freely forward. You did this to me. How?
For Hypnos. More gemstones.
The future is uncertain, but one certainty is this. Time marches ever onward, often faster than one might presume, until we find ourselves wherever the fates mean for us to be, which in the Princess of the Dead's case is right here.
Return to Shadow now? Another eventful night. Him again. But we're not finished yet, are we? May the underworld renovations go smoothly.
Stand forth, witch! Beyond these thrice-cursed grounds lies only death. Are Are you prepared to relinquish your own life's blood for that which you seek? Or shall you turn back?
If I turn back, it's basically a dead end, Spirit. Sounds like I face a dead end either way. I have to check with some of the others, so...
Ah, go for it then.
It's my job, Moros. Simple as that. No one else wants to do it. No one else can do it.
But the retribution you see fit to dole out, how can you be so certain that decisions about such consequences are yours alone? The Fates have quite a bit of say in it as well.
What, you think I'm just another mindless puppet our sisters are pushing around? Come on. Their prophecies are vague because they don't really know what's coming.
Even if that were true, the burden of choosing who deserves what, I wouldn't want to bear it on my own. Otherwise, my judgment would have to be perfect at all times. Yet we are fallible beings.
Speak for yourself.
I was.
This night is ours.
That older-looking shade that joined us with those baubles and whatnot. Some sort of oracle or sage, eh? What an unusual vocation to be a chronicler of history.
The wizened sage remembers each and every night since all of this began. Every victory and setback, now available for my review.
Ugh, I wouldn't look upon my life in such a way. But to each their own. And I reckon it's a fine means to learn from your mistakes if you've the stomach for that sort of thing.
Oh, I do.
Oh, you're up.
Evening, music maker. Let's hear this one.
The house sent the good word.
This should be possible.
Been finding anything of use out there in your forays? No point returning empty-handed, though you may lack the necessary tools, I suppose.
Erebus still teems with hidden life. I'm finding all sorts of things we need out there. I'm very grateful for the purse. It never weighs me down.
A witch cannot afford to be encumbered. The blessings and such from your relatives may be fleeting, but whatever goes into that purse isn't going anywhere. Not till you use it, of course.
Great Mother Gaia, listen to my heart's desire. So mote it be. Hear me, O Shades, on my authority. Give my demand all due priority.
So it shall be.
By will of night shall I confront the worst perils of all. So mote it be. Welcome, Lord Charon. wasn't on the list before. Death to Kronos. This one.
You're all right.
Drink of the earth.
I was so reckless when I was a kid. My father always told me to be careful. So I was stuck in a bloody tower. Couldn't do anything to hurt myself if I tried. Now, I just don't want to mess things up.
For someone who spends so much time up in the clouds, you're far too stuck in your own head at times. This isn't a test, Icarus. It's me. And I simply like it when you're you.
Come on, Melly, look at us. You're the immortal princess of the underworld. I'm a shade of a failed apprentice who couldn't follow one simple instruction from his father and got dead ahead of schedule. This is what you like?
No, because that isn't who you are. I have no pity for you. Why do you have so much for yourself? Cast it aside. But your true feelings, you should never hide from me.
I'll try. I'll definitely try. I'd be a fool not to. So then, onward towards whatever comes our way.
Though still appreciate the moment, yes.
Been flying for a while now. At first, it brought me back to the terror I felt as a kid. Those final moments. I wanted to put myself through them again and again. Don't know why.
Icarus, you were young and you made a mistake. What's the use torturing yourself for it for all eternity? I thought you wanted to learn to fly to prove yourself to your father.
Come on, Melly. I'm never going to prove myself to him. But something happened as I kept trying to use my wings. I started to like it. Seeing from a different point of view.
You look so in your element up there. I always believed if I could make you whole again, perhaps some night we'd fly together.
You've no idea how much I wanted that too. But it was something I had to do on my own. I'd love to take you up with me now, but yeah, shades and goddesses don't mix.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to head to the fishing pier with me again. Good place to occupy our minds with other matters for a little...
That it can be. Then very well. There is aught I wish to speak with you about. You truly believe I wish to rid myself of you? Either that, or you sought to wound me more deeply with your words than you're able to with the nocturnal arms.
I'm sorry, Headmistress. It's just... At the house, I realized I didn't just want my family back. I wanted you to be happy. But I felt like you were pushing me away.
My happiness is neither your responsibility, nor is it within your grasp. And 'tis I who ought to apologize for all that I put you through. Forgive me.
Never apologize when you are not at fault, you used to say. You were never easy on me, but also were never cruel. You taught me the difference among so many things.
Lack of cruelty is not the highest standard. At any rate, evidently I've taught you enough. I still shall challenge you in Erebus for sake of fitness and attunement, but in time, perhaps you shall refer to me not by title, but by name.
Not as Headmistress, but as Hecate. That shall take a while. To think I used to use your name so casually when I was little. Much comes full circle with time.
More than you know. Now, let us shift our focus to the river denizens, getting too close a listen for their own good. Be still. Out with you. And caught. It was a pleasant enough outing, but speak not to me of happiness again. It is a foolish thing with which to be concerned. Byproduct of fulfillment, nothing more.
Of course. Thank you, Headmistress. Hecate.
What's up?
Broker. Here you are. Become as new. There's something new here.
At ease, disciples. You did it, by the way, kiddo. Any idea how many times you killed me now? Think big.
Well, if you mean from the very start, it must have been 1,000 times at least since I was little. I've been striking you since I could barely hold a blade.
Well, I just meant more recently, where it was closer to 35, but I like the gusto with which you responded, young one.
You said that if you reached some sort of death threshold, it would be beneficial to your military service.
Yeah, I get a special discount now.
On what?
That's classified. There's so much left to say. You'll never break me.
The vow of rivals is at full potential now. For the unseen. With me, Tula. Let's go kill time. Just like before. For all your steady leadership, I bid you please accept this offering, Lord Uncle Zeus. Once all this is ended, may you and Queen Hera reign in peace and prosperity forevermore.
Respect for one's elders does not come automatically, I know only too well. Know that I do not take kind gestures such as yours for granted, and appreciate them a great deal. You have a generous spirit. Father Kronos claims you eliminated yet another possibility that his past self could have achieved dominion on Olympus and below. You ought to keep battling the Titan of Time as though he was still threatening us as before. Absurd.
Thunderous power. Tula. Never learn. Shine for me again tonight.
You vanquished Cerberus, the Hound of Hell, as well as the Titan of Foresight and his ally, in spite of how the vow of rivals filled them with such might. I fear, however, that the vow's full power shall be near impossible to overcome. Thus we are bound.
I accept this contract. Hi there. Will I ever see you again beyond the confines of this crowded competitive arena? We ought to be sharing ambrosia, rather than trying to kill one another for sport.
Nobody knows but the Fates, and from what I've recently been hearing, perhaps not even them. As for the ambrosia, you've already got a keepsake from me, so no need.
What? Nectar and ambrosia aren't just for barter. You of everyone must understand the value of forging strong bonds with relatives, comrades, and loved ones.
Of course, but we've been through quite a bit together at this point, and I've known you since before you were born. But here, we can make it official if you like.
Well, all right then. Now to the death.
That's enough. How'd you do that?
Tula?
Either one. Down I go.
fault, Big Brother.
The long-absent Underworld Prince, no stranger to many an ignoble defeat, has suffered yet another utterly humiliating...
Hey, give him a break. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Ow.
That's another weapon you got. Oh.
Fine work as always. Nemesis.
You again. Was just about to throw this out when you came along. Surprise. I'm out.
Bye, Nem. The Umbral Flames.
The infinite dark.
Grace of the moon, hear me on my authority.
Hold. The Testament of Night requires my defeat specifically, is that not so? The Titan Lord can wait. The key to making the nocturnal arms more powerful stands right in...
You know much more about the Oath of the Unseen than I, Headmistress. So why don't you tell me what it desires?
Oh, I just did. Perhaps when you come to be my age, you too shall find a new connection to the... shadow now.
Outlasted her. Another pool of purging, just as planned. Into the depths. This message.
Waiting there, feeding your temptation. Do you stay or do you dare? Below the surface, treasures that gleam calling you.
Cool and brisk.
To a cushy job down in the Isles of the Blessed. How nice for him, I get that. But you're still work.
Down we go.
This won't take long. How about snap?
Well,
we got through.
Good work.
Hard making friends with goddesses, but I have what I need. We can be on our own without feeling alone, you know? I hope you know. That's how it is for me.
I do know, and feel much the same. When we're not watching one another's backs, we have Selene and Headmistress watching over us. Still, it's always good to see you face to face.
You too. Most of my family I can do without most of the time. You're an exception. We may not be sisters by blood, but you'll always be Sister Malinoe to me.
Likewise, Sister off.
Fine mess we made. Not many hiding places here compared to Erebus. Might be the end of the line for me. I'm a huntress, not a fisher.
Fishing is a form of hunting, isn't it? Anyway, I appreciate the backup, and understand if you're now at the limit of your range. Olympus probably expects you back.
They'll want to hear from me. About the situation, and about you, too. You know they still take me and Hermes for their spies. Although, we do tell them a lot. You have it. Farewell for now.
See you. Come on. The sheer might of the moon. I'm ready.
Word, please. I trust you are to thank for having shaken my son Hypnos from his slumber and compelled him to return. He had been doing fairly well in his responsibilities.
Please forgive him, O Knight. He must have fallen into such a state as a defensive response when the Titan Kronos struck. I am relieved he's well, assuming that he is.
He is himself. His brother Thanatos is pleased to have him back, as is your own.
Of course. Such a strange journey your creations take, Almighty Chaos. This particular bottle, for instance, formed after untold eons, only to find its way back to you, inevitably or not.
I still possess some of the nectar that your brother once gave to me, when he was dealing with a certain quandary of his. I think that I shall keep this offering close by to that. I sense a difference now within the underworld's depths, yet the environment itself is much the same. So apologies.
There's my entitlement.
What's going on? We used to get our boons to you this way, all secret-like, but now we think...
Contract approved.
Turnouts like this every time, even if we really should. Though at our scale, we can't help but pick up some more casual fans.
Not every shade here in the underworld can devote their every evening to attending your performances, Skilla. You don't even have that many songs.
How would you even know? We like to play our greatest hits, but we got plenty more. Ones you haven't heard of, probably, since you're our most casual fan of all.
Another rival overcome.
Excuse me. Smackers. To better light my way. Show me the way. Can't go full blast. Clear the way. Flourish. Something changed about my Chaos Boon.
Selene got a hold of you already, Em. Quite the vantage point the Eye of Night has got. Always looking out for you and...
Sure. Don't you despair, Echo.
Echo, don't you despair. Echo, don't you despair.
Thank you, Echo. Flourish and reveal my path. Here they come. I can't. Ensnared. I should be able to get out, I think. have in stock. Olympus, I accept this message. I'll cool you off as soon as possible, here, boy. Down to his final coat. Playtime is over.
The ever-burning Hound of Hell has finally cooled off for the...
You're looking better already. Done there. The old service hall. Could wash away my boons. Going down. Ground floor. Coinage. 5 chambers left.
Everything in the vicinity must go.
Can't right now. Seeds of the poppy. Four chambers to go. Burn ignium.
Say we turn up the heat.
do this again. No getting used to that. Mother, father.
Feared watchdog Cerberus regards the princess with his 6 expectant eyes.
Calmed down since the fields, have you?
Not his exercise. We've you to thank for the return of Hypnos. He would not cease apologizing for his dereliction of duty. In ours,
We figured that would help to keep him occupied, seeing as we haven't been able to take in as many newcomers as we once did.
the court has remained closed. Nevertheless, there are growing numbers of shades awaiting their turns.
He's going to have difficulty keeping all of them at bay if there's no telling when court shall reopen, though.
Oh, we need not bore our daughter with administrative drudgery. The point was merely that this missing son of Nyx has now been located. One fewer matter to resolve. Of course. You ought have many others who would welcome such a gift. To have been raised in the seclusion of those crossroads, I fear it must have been a very...
Solitude is not always such a bad thing, but...
You need have no such fear. Growing up in the crossroads was never easy, but I never felt alone. I always had somebody or something to confide in. I would speak sometimes even to a fountain that we have in your honor.
Your words are not as persuasive to me as either one of us would like. If you had grown up in my house, you would have been showered with attention.
I have never regretted what I had to do, Father. And what friendships I have, I cherish. Perhaps I could have grown up with more, but I had everything I needed. Besides my parents, and brother and dog.
And now you have us too.
Think the fates. Not now. Fountain chamber. In the name of Hades. Cold comfort. Tula, catch. Victory. Come along, goldfish. Onward. The path across the sky.
It is decided.
And now for you. Hear me on my authority. Everlasting Zagreus.
Hello and goodbye. Welcome to my house.
Odd. All of this looks entirely the same, and so do you, Titan. I had expected that perhaps this night had something new for me in store.
Oh, do not sound so disappointed, granddaughter. If you wish for me to muster some newfangled trick of mine in order to enliven these proceedings, I am happy to oblige. Seems rather warm in here. My legions tend to be more punctual than this.
Warm and cozy, everyone.
Of the Golden Age.
Not finished.
Not finished yet. Why do you not stop? What did you just do? But I have withstood the gods, even the fates. If you would deign to bring me low, how dare you?
inconvenience you caused.
How long has it been?
You know you can tell me anything, Mel. I won't judge. Well, maybe a little more than the other small green squishy thing you bare your soul to every night, but still.
I never made that particular connection between you and Phrynos before. I speak to him about my setbacks and mistakes, but I'm happy to save some for you if you like.
Yep, just lay 'em on me. And the bigger the screw up, the more I want to know every juicy deep.
I appreciate your service.
My greetings.
The fates would have me do their bidding.
Are you all right, Princess? I'm realizing that whenever you return, it's likely to...
I'm fine, Lord Moros. Thank you for asking. I'm fairly accustomed to such outcomes at this point. It's interesting to know the fates are not forcing it along, that it's all in my control, and all my fault.
Well, now that you mention it, I can't entirely be sure the fates have no more influence at all.
I try not to think on it too much.
What's the matter?
Such a mess.
Help yourself.
You don't even speak with Headmistress anymore, do you? Makes her relationship with Nemesis look positively healthy by comparison.
She said a lot of nasty things about me, babe, and not just to my face. All because I didn't fit her model of a star disciple. I had to move on. It's just, I don't need anybody like that in my life.
Eris, you repeatedly stole from her. Kept using the cauldron to create explosives, and my tent for target practice. Vandalized Hypnos in his slumber, salted the garden, and continually harassed Shades about the way they died.
Well, Miss Perfect, so I made a few slip-ups. Doesn't make it okay for Hecate to lecture me in private, where I couldn't even get full credit for the things I did. You don't know the half of it.
She silence-warded you, didn't she?
I think maybe she did.
When things don't go our way, we sing. If only for a little bit.
You.
The Silver Sisters wait. The moon marks her passage silently.
You're returned.
Transmutation succeeded. What do I need? Freshly caught.
I recall when I myself first grasped the flames of Ignium. I must have been about your age. Now you are possessed of their power.
All it takes is a bit of light to cast a long shadow. Isn't that so, Headmistress? I'll do my best to wield the flames as you have taught.
In your own way, Melinary.
Don't worry, you didn't miss much while you were out. A lot of standing around, chanting prayers for your victory and protection. How'd those work out for you, by the way?
Fine, thanks. And your own lack of support is a more significant motivator than you realize.
You know all about lack of support.
You and the goddess Artemis make quite a force out there, by all accounts. And you sing together beautifully at that. Olympus sent her to check up on us then, eh?
I think so, yes. But I have complete trust in her, if that's what you're wondering. She tells Olympus no more than they need to know to rest assured about our partnership.
She is by nature rather cautious, isn't she? Well, for my part, I'm pleased you have in her not just an ally, but a friend.
For my part, too. Come along.
The sisters
know you dislike excesses of any kind, though. I don't think one more ambrosia bottle's going to tip the scales for you, is it, Nem?
It might. Won't go to the taverna to find out, so why don't you take it back? Not really the time for luxuries.
How about you hold on to it until whenever you feel it's deserved? If you're not indulging, you don't need to be concerned about...
Want to waste something like this? Fine. But it's just going in a stash, and probably we'll never see what little light we get. Long as you're good with that?
I am.
Hiding in plain sight, keeper of the night.
Forgive me for presuming, though you seem a little tense of late, Lord Moros. What would you say if we shared one of these bottles together at the taverna? It's been a while.
Nothing would please me more, Princess, except it's not my wish to burden you, and I regret that I've permitted my concerns, which are slight, to become apparent. So please, don't go out of your way on my account.
I'm not going out of my way. And if it's truly your wish for the time we share to be fulfilling, then you can start by taking the opportunities that present themselves.
You make a strong case. It would be my honor to accompany you then. Shall we head down? I have been drawn to others on occasion, yes. But I knew better than to let myself become attached. If my heart started to speak to me, I always could make it quiet down.
In that, at least, we're quite alike, skilled at quieting our hearts. Though if the Lady Aphrodite's taught me anything, it's that our passions needn't always be suppressed.
What do you mean, Princess? What passions could you have possibly suppressed, given all that you've achieved?
Well, for one thing, even being here with you. The past me never would have had the clarity of mind to ask, I think. My mind would have talked my heart out of it.
Then I'm very grateful that your heart is beginning to prevail in more of these debates. I think it only makes you stronger, and perhaps it's the ambrosia, but I'm very fond of that. Of you in your entirety, truly.
Oh, while we're being candid then, I've become rather fond of you as well. But if you're promised to another, I don't wish to interfere.
I don't know this other goddess to whom I've been promised, nor do I want to. And I've violated the will of the fates already. We both have. Wherever all this leads, I would have you by my side.
Then to discovering our path together.
To discovering our path. I very much enjoyed our time, Princess, and will anticipate when we can be together next. Soon, I trust.
I feel the same way.
Sheltered by the dark, the Silver Sisters away.
Interesting.
Marks her passage silently.
Become what I seek. It's cooking.
Some nightshade.
Take all the time you need. Set. A bit of shut-eye. The realm of dream.
Finally! Your first dream dive must have worked out pretty well, because if not, you wouldn't have come back. A good night's rest deserves another, huh?
Hold a moment, Lord Hypnos. Last time, we barely spoke before you whisked me off into some warped version of how my nights have gone. This is supposed to be restful.
Sure is, once you get used to it. At least it is for me, although I get to stay here while you do the kill everything part. But I think that's the most exciting part, don't you?
I can't believe these dreams of mine are so specific. Am I truly so caught up in my regular routine that even my imagination and subconscious are obsessing over it?
It happens, so don't feel bad, because if you keep doing dream dives, you will conquer your worst worries and feel refreshed like never before. Now go on and get... Off you go.
Bye now. I suppose the other gods are used to starting here. Might as well say in the name of Hades here. My strength reborn. The wall's empty. More raiders. Not a chance. Lord Zeus!
I have something for you. Lunar Ray.
In the name of Hades. Strength of the sea. Looks to be clear. I accept these terms.
Hello.
I used to dream of meeting you, you know?
Whoa.
Yet.
You're tough.
thicker a bit even in my dreams. Got it. Where were we?
Well met.
Flash of the dead.
Now choose. To your continued success.
Can't do it. We showed them, Tula. Behold the argent skull. From the contract.
What's life without pain? There he goes.
Letting me beat you even in my dreams.
You beat that unarmed, bleeding eagle guy again. Good job!
Surprise me, Lord Hypnos. From the heights of Olympus to here. Ever-shifting chambers, realign.
I always wanted to talk to everyone in Tartarus like this.
That's great, Lord Hypnos. imagination. Just 2 more chambers. Memories of father still in chains.
Returned.
You're back with Mother now, where you belong. Get out of my dream. In the name of Hades, until we meet again. Not moonlight, that's for sure.
Flattery shall get you everywhere.
Better.
Behold.
Forgive me, Queen Hera. Vested in me. You'll rot here. All right. It's changed so much.
Behold the stars. Apollo shall be notified at once.
Behold.
A boon for another. Sticks take me. You haunted my dreams for far too long.
How predictable. My forces are as numerous as grains of sand.
Time for a dazzling display.
The light of the sun. Come with.
No hiding from this light.
I grow weary of your antics, girl. Once more you slip through my grasp, but I shall catch you yet.
Come on, I know you can dream better than that.
Back to reality.
There you are.
What's possible? Become as new.
You have a flush about you I could see as you approached. No need to tell me of its source if you prefer to keep whomever it is.
Whomever it is, headmistress. Could it not have been the product of a balmy night, or lingering effect of my return?
Unlikely. Look, Milanoe, I was much like you once. I've said to you before that feelings mustn't be ignored. Heed the ones that spur you on. They're good.
Plenty of each.
You deign to look upon me, witch! To shadow.
Wait, princess. The gray-eyed goddess shall watch over you. While you were out, the fated list, it started shaking and scrolled over to a prophecy I'd never seen and already fulfilled. I think there may be more to it, but...
You're not supposed to tell me any more than that, I know. I think I have an idea of what that prophecy concerned, as the fated list revealed some more to me as well.
I'm attempting to understand what could have prompted such a change. You'll follow where the list is leading, yes?
You have my word. The fates, they're close. What am I doing here? Good evening, broker. One, please.
Well, I'm saying that the possibility exists. Eternal vigilance is near impossible. Enemies have always exploited the lack thereof. I ever tell you of the old wooden horse trick?
The old wooden horse trick, yeah. Surely your reputation as the great tactician hinges on...
Ah, but classics ought to be retold. Though, if you'd rather, I have far more tales of trickery and valor. Take the Cave of the Cyclops.
Not Cave of the Cyclops.
Now that the taverna's back, how about I treat you to a bit of the ambrosia of the gods? You have my word, it's good.
Well, I guess I'm not in the middle of anything, and since you did give me your word... Consider it a delicacy, that figures. Kind of a weird consistency. Are you supposed to drink this stuff or eat it?
You're mainly just supposed to savor it with friends. I agree it's a bit unusual, but then it's intended for extraordinary circumstances.
Yeah? What makes this so extraordinary? We're just lounging around. Not in the tent, which granted isn't normal in my case, but still.
It's ours to decide what's special, don't you think? Yes, we see each other night in and night out, but we have never shared a fancy bottle like this, just the two of us.
I guess I see your point, but... Bit of a paradox or something, right? Ambrosia's meant for extraordinary events, but it's the ambrosia...
Supernaturally, even. My skin, it's beginning to crawl, as though something is here with us. Oh, gods.
The gods themselves shall quake with fear, the likes of which your frail consciousness shall never comprehend.
Alright, so then ambrosia's not that bad. I gotta go unwind, but that was fun.
Do it, Dora. Smells delicious. Broker. Become what I seek. Now simmer away. Grant me the aspect of Supai.
Burns like nobody's business. Nice step right there. Watch out with those, will ya? Get some heat. Hurt these old bones.
Another prophecy. The pitch black stone. all.
My solitary meditation is complete.
Tula, ready? Death to Kronos. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
This night has grown particularly dark, and fear has spread to every recess of the realms. Your doing through the oath, is that not so? Your terrifying form. Do you see?
Lost souls, I'll lead you to your graves. All laid to rest.
Is there anybody special in your life? A princess like yourself must have suitors of all sorts.
Greater might. Come on, cat.
Some sort of skull you have. One of the arms of night, I know, and yet that
Arachne's handiwork. That you, Arachne? Nightshade seeds.
Come now, this is all too much. If I were still myself, why, I'd be blushing from my cheeks to my toes. It's just... it's been so long since anybody got me anything, you know?
I like getting you such things, Arachne. It makes me so unhappy sometimes, seeing you all by yourself like this. I can never stay for long, so perhaps this nectar can remind you of the pleasant times we share when I'm not around.
It most certainly shall. I won't forget your kindness. My friend, I truly hate to ask, but you don't suppose... knowing your craft, you don't suppose there might still be some way to turn me back into myself again, do you?
Arachne, I've tried everything I know. This curse of metamorphosis upon you, it's extremely powerful. Such change is irreversible as far as I can tell.
That's quite all right. Just figured I would ask. Such curses wouldn't be much good if they could just be waved away, now would they?
It's just right. Olympus, I accept this message. Make a lovely gift. Laughable. For safekeeping.
Care for a little wager here? Let's split the killing down the middle, give or take. As in, I'll take your gold. About damn time.
Then let's go. Cold, take you.
Check your aim. All right. Clearly underestimate. Tell me something, and don't you dare mock me or you'll regret it. How do I get into Tartarus? Managed to make it through the fields, then hit a dead end. Kept hitting it.
Tartarus is sealed off. The only reason I'm able to get in is because not even Kronos can take away my birthright and divine authority over the place. Although, if not for Headmistress, I wouldn't have known how to use it.
No help at all. Forget I even asked. Got to be some other way inside, and if not, just have to go.
Feels even sturdier.
Sure enough.
I think I know where they are now, Headmistress. The three fates, I mean. I may be able to find them at long last.
Well, that is quite the development. Of all your grandfather's wrongdoings, making off with the fates is one of the most brazen. Where is it that you think...
Not far below, or at least that's where I think I can reach them. I wonder what they're like. The children of Nyx all seem quite different from one to the next.
If you are close to locating them, then you needn't wander for much longer. What I've come to know about them is there is no telling what they have in store for any of us. Bathe in flame.
Yes.
Go on, granddaughter, and I shall be waiting at the house.
Hello, grandfather.
I partook of the nectar which you previously gave to me, and my, such a wondrous flavor.
It's not a privilege. It's a simple gift. It's not even the fancy stuff. You'll have to try ambrosia sometime, especially since you enjoy a nice golden heat.
Ambrosia, yes. Perhaps at some point I shall have opportunity to share in it along with...
Some other time, then. The fates are close. Just need to use the pin. The pin. activate the pin 3 chambers in a row, then return to Shadow from that place. Heading in. All right, Fates, where are you? Do I look, Revol?
To my ears.
Do not choose against me, even in...
I mean no disrespect. How about this? Return to Shadow now.
I'm finished tolerating insolence. No exceptions, not even for you.
This feeling. Hello? Lord Moros, is that you?
All right. We're here. Well, what do you know? We got ourselves a visitor, ladies. Who would have thought? You found us, sweetie. You get, I don't know, 3 questions? 3 of us, 3 questions. Sounds reasonable, right?
You're the Fates. You're really here. Are you safe? In any distress? Your brother, Lord Moros, he searched everywhere for you, and not just him.
Are you safe in any distress? Phew, what do you think, ladies? We count that as 1 question or 2? I say go easy on her. Seems like a nice girl. Count it as just 1, okay?
Oh yeah, nice girl, you're right. Count it as 1. Okay.
Okay, we're fine, sweetie. At least now we are. Your grandpa got us. Yeah, we were a little miffed, you know? Because we'd been weaving. So then we figured, what's a better time to take a break?
Take a break? Shouldn't you have sent word to Lord Moros, much less anybody else? He's been very concerned.
That's question 2. We did send word. That's why you're here. Moros, he's a real sweetheart. We figured he could use a little alone time. Okay, last question.
Last question, What do you all intend to do, now that Kronos no longer seems to be a threat? How do we prevent something like this from happening again?
Okay, now that I'm counting as 2 questions, so I'm only gonna give you the first one. Well, maybe it was the second. I'm getting mixed up. Point is, we're not gonna do a thing. This has been nice.
Not going to do a thing, and I'm unable to ask further questions, so perhaps you're going to elaborate.
Hey, who knows what's gonna happen, you or me? Look, all you gods, you got yourselves into this. I know. You think it's cause of us. Well, we don't like that
that kind of pressure. You've been doing okay on your own, so...
Yeah, you've been doing okay. So we are gonna let you keep this up.
We're gonna let you keep this up. And once you've had your fill, being without us for a while, you're gonna hand it over to mortals. Just like we're handing it over to you.
And what over to mortals? Which is to say, I don't know how I can respond to that without another question.
That's all right, sweetie. Think of it like, you gods can do your own thing for a while, then mortals can do theirs. It'll be a brand new age. Been a while since the last one of those.
So you're retiring, all three of you. No more weavings. We're to keep fending for ourselves, come what may.
Oh, come on. Don't make it sound like such a big deal. Not like you're gonna do anything different anyway. But you could. Just ask your old teacher sometime. Now, she's pulled some strings, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, teacher's definitely pulled some strings, all right.
You mean headmistress? So you're saying... I don't know what you're saying, but I'll ask. As you well know, I couldn't have done any of this without her.
Yeah, we know. Well, anyway, sweetie, we're gonna cut you loose, as we've got other things to do. But not leaving. Not for the foreseeable future, as they say. So nice to finally meet you. Bye!
Bye, and thank you all.
Thus did the three reclusive and feared fates, whose often unpredictable weavings determine all that is to come, even for gods, declare the dawning of another age. An age in which both mortals and immortals shall be free to choose their path, so long as they believe the choice exists. A golden age, during which mortal kind shall not be ruled entirely by divine right, but by itself. Word quickly spreads from the heights of Olympus to the depths of the underworld, foretelling of this perhaps very, very distant future filled with possibility and the unknown. Many rejoice, but others know that gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. For now, we can but use the time we have, both to prepare and, to the best of our ability, to live.
I'll have to keep working on that, on both counts. Not every night you meet the fates. Perhaps I'm still in a bit of shock.
What's up? Whew. Thought you'd never snap out of it. You okay?
Yes, thank you, Dora. I hope I didn't cause you any concern. Have you been by my side here all this time?
What, me? No, just out for a breather.
But you don't even breathe.
Cut it out. Hey, cool it with the nectar, would you, Mel? Ever since we tried ambrosia, I've been cultivating a much more sophisticated palate. For a shade. No more cheap stuff.
Dora, the nectar of the gods can hardly be considered cheap. Most mortals go through the entirety of their existence without so much as a taste. And you don't like it?
You know, I do, but it's a little on the sweet side for me. Though, I appreciate you treating me like royalty.
Like a spirit of unfathomable power!
You won't forget them. Ever. And with this, perhaps Dora won't forget them either.
You found them.
Let me see.
My sisters. They're all right. I was about to say thank the fates, but in this case, Princess, I can only say thank you. While you'd best not tell me how you did it, please do tell how it was to meet them finally.
It was an interesting conversation, and they seem to be doing well, that much I can say. And you're probably aware of the new major prophecy that they foretold.
The advent of another age. They notified me, yes. Perhaps it's their way of preventing any further attempts to circumvent their will, assuming this age does arrive.
What does this mean for you, though, Moros? I got the sense your sisters have no immediate plans to resume their customary weavings.
I think it means that mortals shall be having a reprieve from me, potentially for quite some time, and that I'll have to find something to do.
You could remain here with us, help tend the crossroads, learn our craft.
I'd like that very much.
Same.
Hi. Not seen you topside in a while, babe. I didn't want to say anything, but it's starting to feel a little personal, you know?
Eris, have you considered the possibility that when I pursue my task within the underworld, you could not be further from my mind?
That's what they all say. You know what I think? You're afraid. Not just to face me, but to face your feelings. Fine. Go run away into the underworld some more.
Why do I speak to you?
Only to hurt us both.
The night is ours, Shades.
Recovered.
Headmistress, there must be something we can do for Arachne. Her curse torments her. What use is our craft if we cannot ease a friend's suffering?
Arachne's fate is not yours to undo. It's a matter between her and Athena. I suggest you leave it well alone.
How did you know it was between her and Athena?
I do not care for your insinuations, Milinoe.
I'll take the special.
What is it? Heard you found the 3 fates. Don't believe that's how it happened. Probably weren't even looking. They found you.
That is a distinct possibility. Perhaps when Kronos thought he sent them into exile, they merely played along, and now decided to check in after the troubles with him passed.
Sure sounds like something they'd do, but no use speculating, right? And what now? We're all back to having no will of our own. Maybe we never did.
Perhaps they don't want us to be certain either way. Nor do they seem to desire all the credit for the actions we take.
Guess we'd better act like we have everything under control.
What else can we do?
Goddess.
I take it you heard about the fates. Apparently everyone already has. Figured you'd be among the first. Though come to think of it, I've not heard you speak about them much.
It's because deep down, I've always felt we make our choices for ourselves. Admittedly a controversial point of view, and we've strong evidence that those 3 often choose for us, but I have to heed my instincts on this one.
Wait, you don't believe in what they do? The prophecies, the coming of a new age? None of it?
I wouldn't go that far, but I choose to believe in those I know and trust, including members of your family. If that makes me a fool, then so be it.
So be it. Sounds like accepting fate to me.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Oh, you're up.
Thought I'd bring you something extra for your never-to-be-used stash, Nemesis. Because you might deserve it at some point. You never know.
You never know. What makes you even think I might deserve something like this? Not exactly been at the top of my field lately.
Well, I am not the arbiter of such matters, of course. But I think you do deserve it. You must be harder on yourself than anyone. If only you could see yourself as I do sometime.
Don't know what that's supposed to mean. We were going for the same result and both pushed hard. So what? But anyway, into the stash this goes.
Where it belongs. Hey, if you don't have to fly off just yet, how about a visit to the fishing pier with me? It's nice and quiet over there.
Sure, that sounds great. Though I should note, I've never learned to fish, so fair warning, I will not be any good. Where I was from, fish were a major source of sustenance. It's strange, I never really thought that they were living creatures, same as me. Well, not same as me, but you get the idea. I was a kid. What did I know?
Everything you mortals eat is living, or once was. I'm glad I have no need of sustenance. I've always found it quite distasteful, the idea of having to consume lives just to prolong one's own.
We mortals are all about having to do distasteful things. Well, that's one of the main differences between us and you, along with us being so easy to kill off. What choice do we have but to try and survive?
No choice at all, perhaps. Much in nature struggles to survive, from the flower yearning for a bit of light, to you, trying to figure out how to ask me to teach you to fish.
Well, I understand it's necessary to be silent. So why don't you provide a demonstration and I'll carefully observe. A bit like scanning for targets from the sky. Too murky to see. Nice. Well done. You know, I really did enjoy that. Even just the quiet waiting part. Thanks for bringing me along.
You're welcome.
She has returned.
Commander, what say all your disciples of the reappearance of the Fates? I take it you've already heard.
Ah, yes, I've heard all right. Fate Schmates is what they say, if you must know.
Fates Schmates? What is that supposed to mean? It sounds rather disrespectful on initial...
Disrespectful? Oh, far be that from me. I merely say Fate Schmates and ask that you consider the weight of my words.
You don't care that a new age may dawn, that the rule of gods may end.
Kiddo, I'll believe it when it happens. And probably I'll be dead by then.
I'm immortal and the rest of you already are dead.
Just saying, don't hold your breath.